each particle omni. If I say directional, each point will emit a directional point. But we don't want like this. We want to emit from the surface. So there is a third option called surface. You switch to surface and automatically your surface total will emit the particles. Same thing, rate is the same. You can go for max distance, mean distance, direction not considered here. Speed you can take, speed randomness you can take. Like that. Like that only for the curve. So if I say create CV curve tool and take the curve, enter, select and say particles, emit from object. What is happening? It's emitting. Once again each control vertex is emitting each particle. So once again omni. So if I can select the emitter, once again outliner, emitter, you can change them into directional, okay, or we can change it to surface. It doesn't work because there is nothing surface here, so we have to switch to curve. So total curve will emit your particles. Same thing, rate and everything, okay. So four types of things are there. One more thing is there, which is what? Volume. We'll talk about that after, because see, in emitter options only omnidirectional volume. In emit from object, you'll get omnidirectional surface and curve. Four of them, like that. So individually divided. Done with the create emitter. Okay, create emitter and emit from object. So categorize create emitter is for directional and omni with emitter. Emit from object is for surface and curve also. No, I'll stop here. Use selected emitter. So what is this selected? So once I created a emitter, say create emitter, then what I said, I started releasing the particles. Then I'll define some properties for these particles, like I'll change the color, or I'll change they are multi streaks, or they are sprites or spheres, whatever it is. I'll change the colors and do many things, like I want to change the colors, one. So white color, or something else like 0.2. If you enter RGB values, it will get some different color. Like that, you did a setting, okay. Then you created a new particle, create emitter, which is emitting your normal particles. Now what I did, I just deleted that particle for the second emitter. So that emitter is an empty emitter, releasing no particles at all. So I want this particle should be emitted from, use this same particles emitter to release these particles. So what I'll do, just select your emitter, select the particles and go to the particles and say use selected emitter. So okay, reverse, select that, select this last selection and say use selected emitter. Automatically what happens, this emitter also will release the same properties. Means once you did something, you can import that same thing into any other file and take the same particle data to other particles. Understood now what is the concept there? That is the thing. Simple option but very useful sometimes. Next option is your per point emission rates. So per point emission rates, where we talk about emitting from surface and points. So majorly if I take a CV curve tool, enter, if I say particles emit from object, these are emitting the particles, okay, these are emitting the particles. Done. So each point is releasing 100 particles now. As I said, each emitter is per second, but I want individual stage. Means if I say 5 for this, automatically every point is releasing only 5. I don't want like that. I want each to be individually behaving like 100, 5, 0, like that. So in those conditions, what I have to do, let me go for default. Just select your total curve like this and just say particle per point emission rates. You say automatically, if you select the curve, you will get this per point emission rates for every point. Like that you can adjust now. I want 1.2, like here I want 5000, here I want 100 or 1000, like that you can just give. Automatically each point will see this is 5000, this is 1000 and everything is 100, like that. The same thing will happen with your surface also. If I take a surface, press 5, select emit from object, same thing, each point will release 100. Select everything and say particle per point emission rates and select the surface, not the particles. Try to select your surface, you will get, see, once again you can adjust, you will get different emission rates from
So if you change the directional or direct, all of them
not understood. Take different on a single surface it will never happen. That's a okay, we'll stop the recording.